Hello, I'm Dieonik, and welcome back to Let's Play Love is Strange. So, just as a continued disclaimer, I'm gonna turn beet red. So be prepared for that. I've already noticed that, like, I'm turning it red, but it is so fluffy and cute already, and I'm expecting more of that. I'm expecting, like, just the fluffiest cuteness, and for me to, like, turn completely solid red and go back to my roots. I'm Native American, in case anyone was wondering what the hell I'm talking about. It's about 10 in the morning by the time I get to the diner the next day. Alright. There's still a decent crowd, even though it's a little bit before lunch. Rush. Mostly the usual suspects, enjoying a late breakfast, truckers, cops, and a few students like me. Joyce keeps a watchful eye over these particular patrons. Okay, so I pointed it out a little bit, but it's also way back when, probably a month, 2 months after I recorded Life is Strange. I had to go back because I ended up missing an episode, and somehow between editing, because I was doing so many videos at the time, that it just kind of slipped through the cracks and disappeared. So I had to go back and re-record it. And I thankfully, I save often and save in different files so that I'm able to have space to go back and correct my mistakes. So thankfully I was able to go back and be like, re-experience it. And just playing the game again, like, you know, it kind of all, it was such an immersive world. And that's what I love about Life is Strange. It's such an immersive world, and even just seeing Joyce's name there now, I'm like, oh my god, there's Joyce! And it's kind of like that, and that's kind of how I feel, like, every time that I'm playing something that has to do with Life is Strange. And it's a very fan-loved game, and it is, you know, such a powerful fan device. And I love that. Anyway, so I always get, like, whenever I read, whenever I'm re-immersing the universe, so it's gonna be a lot of that. I apologize. Joyce keeps a watchful eye over these particular patrons. She smiles at me, however, and I wave at her. There's no shortage of seats, so I idle by the door for a moment. Yesterday, Kate and I agreed to meet here so that we could discuss locations for the contest photo. I was a little hesitant to ask for her help at first. Kate seems to have a lot on her mind lately. She's been more shy than usual, rarely emerging from her dorm room except to go to class. I'm not sure what's going on, but I don't want to give her more stress than she already has. But seeing her face light up reassured me that I had made the right choice in asking her. Maybe this will help her get her mind off whatever's bothering her. Or at least make her laugh when I make an ass of myself entering a shitty photo. There's that. Speak of the devil. Or angel. In this case, Kate is entering the diner. She looks a little bewildered, but she smiles when she sees me beckoning her to stand next to me. Hi, Kate. Hey, Max. Sorry if I kept you waiting. I've actually never been here before, so I had to look up the bus schedule before I left. Really? I mean, like, we've never seen her here, like in Life is Strange, so it's not. I'm not calling it. I'm just surprised. She may have kept me waiting all 3 minutes, if that's. It's not the first time I've had to wait on someone. Take Chloe, for example. Don't get me wrong, she's my best friend, but girl can't keep an appointment to save her life. Kate, on the other hand, is almost painfully considerate. Always putting others first. Always putting other people first. I guess that's what makes me want to look out for her. The thought of someone as sweet as Kate losing her reason to smile seems wrong. No worries. Is the booth okay? I gesture to one in the corner near the old jukebox. Kate nods and we both make our way over to it, sitting on opposite sides. Wow, does it always smell so good in here? It is a diner and Joyce is the waitress. What the waitress has to do with the smells? I assume that she's pressuring the cook to only cook good-smelling things. She looks like she's literally in heaven from the smell of a delish breakfast food being prepared. I can't but smile as I reply. Yes, Joyce is oh, okay. So Joyce is the cook and the server? Mayhaps. Yes, Joyce is an amazing cook. She'll take good care of you. A waitress shows up to take our drink orders. Coffee for me and tea for Kate. Okay, well maybe she was just the server for Chloe and Max whenever they're in there, because that's who we usually see serving you. Anyway, for tea for Kate. Something. She may be an early bird, but I need my caffeine fix. When the waitress comes back, I order the usual stack of pancakes, and Kate orders the same thing, apparently trusting my judgment. When Kate takes a sip of her tea, she practically melts into the cushion behind her, like she's truly relaxing for the first time in a while. I notice the shadows under her eyes for the first time since we sat down, and feel a pang of uneasiness in my stomach. She looks really tired. I can't help but wonder how she's doing. Should I say something about it? Don't crack a joke. That's not Kate's had enough of jokes at her expense. Yeah, no, ask if she's okay. Are you feeling okay? No offense, but you look a little worn down. She seems surprised that I ask, but recovers almost immediately. I'm fine, just a little stressed out with, life in general. I'm still not sure if she's telling me everything, but I better not push her for now. She's probably has her reasons. I hear that, but listen, if you need to talk about anything, I'm here, okay? I get another genuine smile out of her as she sips her tea again, the warmth of it putting some color back into her cheeks. Thanks, Max. I really do appreciate it. Our food arrives, and I immediately dig in, not realizing how hungry I had been until Joyce's famous pancakes were right under my nose. Looks like someone's hungry. I look from the half-eaten meal on my plate to Kate's, hardly touched in comparison. I can hear my mom chiding, I don't know, me in the back of my head, but the grin on Kate's face tells me that she hardly minds. It's warm and glowing, and she makes me smile right back her like a huge dork. Kate seems to have that effect on me. More than I thought, apparently. Kate just laughs. I don't blame you. These are better than anything I've had in Blackwell Cafetorium. Make sure you pass that on to Joyce. I will if I see her before we leave, but she's probably near that kind of thing, or she probably hears that kind of thing all the time. It looks like an N. Don't judge me. It made sense. I shouldn't bother her. I reach across the table and nudge her hand gently with my own. You're never a bother, Kate. You've got to believe that. She looks at her hand, then back up to me, grinning again. So fluffy. I'll try, Max. She smiles so much when we're alone together. It's happening! It's happening! Kate doesn't open up to a lot of people, preferring to keep to herself most of the time. I'm one of the lucky ones that gets to see the other side of Kate, her chatty, bubbly side. It makes me feel awesome. It makes me turn red. After I finish inhaling my breakfast and Kate goes about eating hers, I decide to bring up the contest entry. Alright, we don't have a lot of time, so we need to think of a game plan. Kate looks up from where she's been twirling her fork and the remnants of her pancakes, giving me her full attention instead. Right, what did you have in mind? The location of the photo is going to be really important, so let's focus on that first. Do you have any... I stopped suddenly, very aware of Kate's eyes on me. Not focusing on my words, but on me in particular. It's happening! What? Do I have something on my face? Kate laughs, breaking the tension in an instant. Yes, actually, you've got a bit of... Here. It's happening! I'll stop. She leans over the table between us and gently wipes the corner of my mouth with a napkin. She does it so naturally and gets that... gentle, that I barely have time to register what's happening. Before I can react, she's seated again. There, that's better. Thanks. You better be turning beet red, lady, 'cause I am. I touched the side of my mouth where Kate's hand had ghosted, feeling a slight heat in my cheeks. Me too. It felt really nice to get her attention. Alright, Max. Focus. The contest, remember? See, that's why I picked you to be my partner, Kate. I'd be all over the place without you. Yeah, about that. Kate's finger crossed her necklace, self-consciously, like there's something on her mind. What's up? Kate shrugs, looking away. Are you worried about the contest? It's not that. Her eyes snap back to mine. I'm not worried about you handling the contest, Max. I'm just not sure why you picked me to help you. What do you mean? I haven't been feeling myself lately. What if I slow you down or mess you up? She's depressed here too? I just don't think I'm as talented as you. If I screw up your chances of winning, I'd feel awful. Wow, she's really beating herself up over this. Kate, maybe you should pick someone else to help you instead of me. I won't have any hard feelings, I promise. There's no way I want anyone else to help me besides Kate. What could I say to reassure her? We can do it. Just do your best. I don't want to pressure her. What do I say? I don't want to pressure her. We can do it. Just do your best. Let's be confident. Confidence is key, kids. I shake my head. Sorry, that's not gonna happen. But I picked you to help me because I thought we'd make a great team. I know how to set up a nice shot, sure, but I have trouble bringing it to life. I've seen your art for those little children's comics you make. They're so vibrant. There's so much emotion in your work. It's incredible. Kate looks shocked, looking down again. That's so cute! Oh my god! Oh, Max, you're way too nice. I'm serious, Kate. You're an amazing artist. Just the kind of person I want working with me. So don't worry, okay? With you on my team, I know our entry is gonna be great. I'm not a motivational speaker, but Kate actually looks hopeful after I say that. Okay, you're right. Go Team Max. I put my hands over hers and smile. You mean Team Max and Kate? We finish our drinks and get ready to exit the diner. According to my phone, it's only been an hour since we sat down to breakfast, so there's still plenty of time left in the day. Where to now, Max? Do you have any ideas for a location? Okay, we're gonna let Kate decide, I think. I think that's best to let Kate decide. Oh, follow me, Max. After 2 wells, we boarded the bus out of town, where it pulled to a stop in front of a large white building. The hospital. We glanced around as we entered, taking in the atmosphere. There's nothing special on the inside. White walls, shining linoleum. Linoleum is a hard word to say sometimes, apparently. Floors. People in scrubs darting in and out of the patient's room. Patient's rooms. Just an ordinary hospital. If it weren't for the television in the waiting room, or the husband's voice on the receptionist taking calls at the front desk. Or the hushed voice of the receptionist taking calls at the front desk. I'm so sorry. The whole place would be eerily quiet. I look over at Kate, envious of her calm. Hospitals give me the creeps. For obvious reasons. What could possibly be worth a photo contest entry in a place like this? Kate leads the way, skipping the receptionist and heading straight to the elevator. She pressed the button to go up, and we wait for the elevator to descend. So, a hospital, huh? Unlike Kate, who actually looks very sure of herself here, I'm a little skeptical. I know what you're thinking, but, well, just trust me. It'll make sense once you see where we're going. She must be able to sense my unease, because after a pause, she turns to look at me. You do trust me, right, Max? So cute. Of course. No question. Kate's never steered me wrong before. Yes, of course I trust you. I'm just a little nervous. I haven't been to a hospital since... Okay, you're gonna laugh, but when I was little, I chewed the eye off my teddy bear and swallowed it. Kate's concern instantly melts away as she smiles. That is so cute. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. You must have been so scared. I was. I remember, like, doctors in white coats looming over me. Freaky. I shivered a little at the memory. To this day, I still can't watch medical dramas without getting creeped out. Before my mind can stray to any dark places, I feel fingers brushing gently against mine, making my heart skip slightly. Oh my god, you're going to kill me. No doctors will get you this time. Don't worry. Her voice, gentle and reassuring, makes me slightly less anxious. The elevator arrives and we step inside. Kate presses the 4 button almost immediately. See, like, I even read, like, Kate presses or whatever after something so fluffy and cute, and my mind's like... You know what I mean. Like she's done this countless times before. The door opens and Kate gently beckons me forward with a nod of her head. She's buzzing with energy, looking around the wing in excitement. It's actually really adorable. Look around. I don't blame her. Colors are splashed along the wall, completely contrasting the blank ones on the floor below. The main area is filled with plush chairs and beanbags, and there's a small table with chairs in the corner. littered with toys and coloring books. Child's wing? Mm-hmm. After scoping out the area, she turns back to me with a grin. Looks like no one's around. Should we surprise them? It's so cute! She points to one of the rooms down a corridor. I shake my head. You go first. I'll wait over here. I'll wait out here. I've never been that good around kids. Not like Kate. She's a natural mothering type, rather. Kate bumps my shoulder slightly with her own as she walks past me to stand outside one of the rooms. They don't bite, you know. She flashes a mischievous grin and darts into the patient's room before I can retort. I don't mind. It's so nice having Kate in good spirits again. A moment later, I hear her talking in a soft voice, then a shriek of absolute delight. It doesn't take long for the other kids to catch on. A small crowd gathers outside the room Kate is in. They ambush her as she leaves the room, gathering around her legs and all babbling at her excitedly. Kate is all smiles, and her unusual shyness is gone completely as she listens and responds to each of the kids. A few of them turn towards me, and I freeze. Sorry, my mind's like bubbly with like how cute this is. Kate smiles I warned you guys. I warned you guys it was gonna happen. Smiles in my direction and looks down at the kids. That's my friend, Max. She takes the prettiest pictures with her camera. I flush and shake my head. I don't know about that. I can't meet Kate's kind green eyes right now, so mine dart around the room instead. There's a stack of coloring book pages on the little table, all filled in with crayon. Looks like I might have competition for these guys anyway. This seems to distract the attention off me, as the kids eagerly drag Kate towards the table, wanting to show off their work. I hang back, sinking into one of the beanbag chairs to watch them some more, amazed at Kate's ability to handle them so well. Caring, patient, and attentive, she really knows how to listen to each of them individually. The kids eventually get caught up in drawing more pictures, and Kate sinks down next to me. It's a big beanbag, so I move over to make room for her. Sorry, I thought I was gonna say it isn't, but no, I was right. I just doubt myself. They're sweet, don't you think? I thought they'd give us some inspiration for a nice photo. I think so too. These kids are so innocent and sweet. It's a nice break from how harsh the world can be. A perfect subject for a photo. Kate looks happy at my approval. They're the sweetest kids I know. I think letting them be the stars of your photo is going to mean a lot to them. Makes them feel important, you know? I nod sympathetically. They're all really young. It must be tough being away from their parents. After a beat, Kate says something else softly, looking at her hands instead of me. It means a lot to me, for sure. Kate's voice is full of sincerity and gratitude. You can thank the kids. It's all thanks to you. It's all thanks to you! Don't give me the credit. It was your awesome idea. I'm just supplying the camera. No, don't roll your eyes! She rolls her eyes. Well, that just makes you even more of a team. Sorry, it makes us even more of a team. We wouldn't have a chance at winning without you. She looks at the kids again. But I don't think it's thanks to me at all. They're the ones who inspired me. They're so young, but still so brave. I owe a lot to them. I owe them a lot, even if they don't realize it. Definitely. They really love you, too. It's so cute. It is. Looks like I made Kate blush this time. I know. Some of them don't get a lot of attention. Their parents are either rich and leave all their kids' care up to the nurses, or so busy working to provide for the rest of their families that they can't make it out and here in person. So I try to keep them occupied. Kate, that's so awesome. You're their cool big sister. Kate raises an eyebrow. Cool kids spend their time volunteering on weekends? I'm not sure some of our classmates would agree with you. My voice cracked. I agree with that. Cool kids spend their free time on the weekends volunteering. That is a fact. That will be on a plaque that I will put on my wall. Alright. I'm not sure the grandma would agree with you. I roll my eyes, just thinking about the cool kids at Blackwell. Jocks and narcissists that like to tear people down. Art school comes with its snobs, unfortunately. Definitely, volunteering is totally punk rock, as Chloe would say. You really think so? There's a noticeable change in Kate's tone of voice, quiet and despondent, as she turns her attention to the kids instead of me. Kate? Something's definitely bothering her. I sensed it back at the diner, but it feels even stronger now. We don't speak for a moment. I reach out and touch her shoulder gently, causing her to jump a little. Sorry, I zoned out. Kate, whatever's going on, I want to help. Kate sighs, looks at her hands. I don't know if you can. Let me try at least. I know I don't always have the best ideas, but I don't like to see you hurting. This brings her attention back to me. I smile encouragingly. You trust me, don't you? I don't expect her to agree so quickly, but she does. I do trust you, Max, okay? I've been dealing with some really mean people recently. What? Who? Who would even be mean to Kate? It started with the Bible study I tried to start at Blackwell. I was just trying to make a safe space for discussion, but some kids didn't like it. First, someone wrote curse words on my room slate. Then Hayden and his friends started whispering about me in the halls. And then somebody made some awful drawings of me. She doesn't explain further, and I don't want to make her. I'm already plenty furious. Feel the rage of Max as she tears asunder time and space and causes a hurricane to destroy all the naysayers. Or it was like a super tornado. I don't get very angry this often, but when it comes to Kate, I feel like I have to protect her, especially now when she's getting ganged up on for no reason. Kate, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. Better that you didn't. I'm probably just being too sensitive. I'm a dork. Anyway. No, you're not. Nobody deserves to be treated like that. Especially not Kate. Poor thing. Kate shrugs. Maybe. But what can I do about it? I'm not strong like you, Max. Of course you are. Yeah, stand up for yourself. I'll back your play, lady. I will get behind you and be ready to mess a fool up. I will tear them apart with my time and space dimensional powers. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna say stand up for yourself. Can't let them walk all over you like that. If you don't stand up for yourself, you're just going to keep going after, or they're just going to keep going after you. That is not okay. So, you've got to tell them to step off before it gets worse. Kate considers this, looking a little intimidated at the notion. I know I should, but I just... You don't think you're strong enough. I know. But you're so kind to me, and these kids, and even the people who aren't nice to you. That makes you stronger than they could ever hope to be. Fact! Preach it, Max! That's so nice of you to say, Max. I just don't know if I believe it. I shake my head. You've got this, Kate. I have faith in you. Kate nods. You always have, so I'll try to do it for you. Do it for yourself first. That's the most important thing. Kate actually beams at this, and I get that warm, awesome feeling in my chest. You're a blessing, Max. Kate gets to her feet and takes a glance at the clock. I'm a little tired now. That I got that off my chest. Would you mind heading back to Blackwell now? After I say goodbye to the kids, of course. Sure, whenever you're ready. Watching her light up as she talks to the kids again eases my worries. I just hope my advice helped her. Wednesday. I'm still reeling over what Kate told me yesterday. Okay, so we're actually going to end this here. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like, comment on what you think of the game so far. Adorable music is playing in the background. It's so cute. It's so cute. Comment on what you think of the game so far. Go check out the other videos I've done. I will see you soon. Yeah, I bared it down. Ooh. Brian Goodwin. Okay, well now he knows who you are.